Alright, so we're back with some more Persona 3. We're done with all the nonsense that we did. That was certainly a thing. We made it happen, though. Unfortunately, of course, we ran into the Golden Hand and they didn't actually kill the thing. So that's unfortunate. But the only quest we have now is creating our fire doggo with Dodge Slash, which I don't even know who has Dodge Slash at this point. So that one's probably going to take a moment. But for the time being, we can get out of here. Hopefully everybody doesn't, quote-unquote, become even more tired, or potentially sick now. I'm no longer in great condition, but I'm not tired. Championship gloves and 3 mega protein. We take those. It's finally time for lunch. Oh, absolutely. She's extremely nervous. I'm sure she does. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything in particular too special that I need to do right now. So let's go ahead and see Mr. Policeman and see if he's got some good stuff for us. The money is from the salaryman who went missing. I couldn't make out the full picture for questioning him, but you're the ones who saved him, right? The police can't accept this. This is yours. It's a hefty sum for you kids. I've taken 40K. There's still more. They found the missing girl the other day. I tried questioning her, but her answers didn't make any sense. She says some kid saved her from an attack by a black. She left a reward with us, so I'll hand it over to you. Obtained a shirt of chivalry. Well, we're definitely beyond the point of needing the shirt of chivalry, but sure. I mean, I guess it's still in that sense as if they were giving you a costume, so in that regard, I suppose I'll take it. We can sell off some of the trash items we ended up getting out of there. Champion gloves, still not that great. I mean, I guess it's better than the Blade Fist. It might potentially be a costume though, so I won't sell. Is there anything else we necessarily need out of this? Cyber shoes are 46. Okay, that's slightly better than what we have. But it doesn't give us the magic that the ones that we're currently wearing have, so we'll pass on those for the time being. We're not going to sell them, but we're going to pass on them for the time being. We got so many shirts to chivalry. Well, we got 4 of them. We can make it a whole group of the boys with it on. You know what? Maybe we'll do just... We'll see. We sold everything off. Alright, decent amount of money. Got everything out of that. To Milady, I suppose. Because I don't think there's anything I can necessarily do different. I mean, I can do other social links and whatnot, but I mean, anything more significant, I suppose, than that. Of course we'll get. And we have Principality on us already, so we're good in that regard. We should actually be able to do something today. We're at the sweet shop. We had a really good time together. What should I do? She had a trouble look on her face and she left the store. So how was it? Something's wrong. And they're baiting me into saying this. No, nothing's wrong. Why does it seem like something's wrong? Oh, there's a red bean jam on my face. I'm sorry. I feel like I got you baited. She's blushing. Remember when you saved me from that creep? From that day on, my health hasn't been so great. The doctor said I'm fine, but I guess I'll tell you since you've been so nice with me. But don't think I'm weird, okay? Last night on my... you see, I had this dream about you every single night. Oh my. It's just a coincidence. It's just your imagination. What? We're rejecting her? Oh. Ooh. It's just a coincidence. It's just your imagination. Wow. I thought it was probably just a coincidence too, but... Okay, well, that wasn't the best, apparently. It was just your imagination? Okay. I dream about you every night. This has never happened to me before. I appreciate how nice you've been to me. But one of these days, I want to be more than just your friend. She senses she cares for you. It seems like things are starting to get serious. Hold on, wait a minute. This was just supposed to be a situationship, but when things are getting serious with her, she might get upset if you go out with another girl. Great. Yeah. Sorry, I've just been babbling like an idiot. I get so nervous when I'm around you, especially when you look at me that way, so... Don't be hard on yourself, don't apologize. Well, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Oh, I didn't mean to say. She's getting confused. I think I'm starting to overcome my fear of men. So far, I only talk to boys I know, but I can almost look them in the eye. With your help, I think I can do even better. As long as it's nothing scary, I'll be fine. If you make the wrong move, you might upset her. What will you do? Talk to her softly, hold her hand. Okay, so this just... Okay, so it's rank 5, so clearly, if we go too far in on her, she's gonna hate us. So, it's... Talking, no, we're pretty... I mean, this is like the Giga Chat move, but unfortunately, she ain't ready for all that. You know, it is what it is. So then we got the talk to her softly, which is, you know, a little more on the beta side. So we're gonna still progress. We're just not gonna go for all of it. Hey, feels like she'll never let go. It's so rough and strong and warm. Oh my. You walked her halfway home while holding her hand and then went back to the door.
Hi, how was your day?
Oh, you know, Fuga, it turned out being pretty good so far. There'll be a full moon in a week. Do you understand what that means? No. A powerful shadow appears on the night for a full moon. It means you have 1 week to prepare. Thanks, Mr. I think she already told you this, but there's going to be a full moon in a week, but don't think too much about it, or you'll get more nervous as the day gets closer. I think it's a little unstable today. Well, I wasn't going to go anyway, so... I heard at school that the latest victim of shadows were all couples. There must be a reason why. Maybe it's part of the shadows' plan. Well, for whatever it is, we should be right for anything. What's up with their... Yeah, what is up with that? Yukari, how about that girl talk? It's easier to plan our strategy if we know what day the operation will be in place, so have you been creating a plan? You betcha. Wow, you're a great leader. Oh, we gotta hear everything she's gonna say. That's good, I guess. We need to be prepared for the next operation. Oh. Well, you better get started. We're all counting. Back to being nerds, I guess. As far as I'm aware, there's no night social links that we've been able to do, so I guess we'll just continue to study then. Be a bunch of... It feels like the wrong thing to do, but I really don't know what else to do besides social links at night. Or not social links, but getting your social stats up. Oh, is the mysterious boy gonna come see me now that it's a week away? I guess it would make sense, although that would only put me up to rank 9 if it was every 8 shadows then, since we're only at rank 1, so...
Hi.
What, Forrest?
Can you guess what I'm going to tell you?
You're a big nerd. I think so, I don't have a clue.
You're used to it by now, huh?
Unfortunately.
The next full moon will be in 1 week.
Wow.
Are you prepared? Be careful, okay?
I think I'll be
come
just...
again.
He disappeared. Okay, that's not even a ring. Well, it's probably like maybe after we meet the boss at this point. I don't know. The full moon is almost upon us, so you're prepared. Of course. According to the cycle, it should appear on July 7th at midnight, 6 days from now. Remember, incidents increase when a full moon is near, so remain alert at all times. It's finally time for lunch. You're coming to student council today? Maybe. I think that... What are we, rank 9 on student council now? You gonna say anything new, Yukari? Nope. Okay, same thing as usual. Junpei, you got anything to say? When I was little, I used to count the days before important events. Did you do that too? Yeah, so you're ready for this big event? It's not the same as when we were kids, is it? No, not so much. Baby. Student council it is. We are rank 9. We can see all the rank 9. Well, we can't see everything. We can see a decent amount. King Frost, you get Mabufu, you get Bufala, and you get Dodge Fire. Makes sense. Who would have thought somebody named King Frost would have all the ice abilities? You helped him with the presentation. So that's my review on the proper way to wear one's uniform. Please keep these things in mind. I'm not trying to force everyone to change the way they dress. I would like to hear your opinion. You overhear several comments. They just say you want to hear our opinions before he didn't care what we thought. Well, at least he's trying. The meeting is over. Only you and him remain. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. How'd I do? So-so? Not bad. If you say so. Anyways, it's a big weight off my shoulders. I may have given people the impression that I'm selfish, but I'll win back the trust. Look at this. He removed a lighter from his pocket. You know that cigarette butt in the bathroom? One of the guys fessed up. You know what else? He promised me that I'll never smoke again. The lighter is proof of it. I earned his trust by showing concern for others, just like you taught me. Here, I want you to have this. I'll hang on to it. I guess I'll take it. Oh, you know, we're hanging on to it. Change the cheap lighter. Great. Well, it is high school, so... Been looking down on people, but you taught me an important lesson. I don't think I'll ever compare the two, though. He senses respect for you, your relationship is strong. That's our second maxed out social link right there. Will this come back to bite me at some point if we had the ability to get all the social links? Maybe. Oh, yeah, it's probably still going to be a man, just like we got Cert pretty early on, except for the fact that, you know, we can't actually fuse them because we're not even close to the level we need to in order to be able to do it, but here we are. Since the Emperor's social link is at its maximum, you can now fuse Odin, the Storm God. Do you remember the story I told you about the TV anchor woman? That man sent to prison was my father. I see now that sincerity is important, and I'm proud of myself for learning its true meaning. Also realize what an amazing man my father is. It's time to go home. You want to go somewhere? You know, we never hung out outside of school. You decided to go with him. He seems really excited.
Where have you been?
Next operation, July 7th. That means it's going to be a Star Festival special bout. Okay? Don't get nervous when it sets, because if you do, you won't be on the mood. Try and stay relaxed at all times. You should tell that to Yukari. Before Fuka joined C's, I was handling support, so I was worried my sword skills might have deteriorated. However, I seem to maintain my ability level. Good for you. Anything else? Fuka? Yeah, no, that's the same as usual. Okay, what about you guys? Same as usual. And some... Alright then. More studying, I guess. Surely there has to be something that... This kind of feels like it's going the way of Persona 4 right now, which I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, but... maybe I'm supposed to be working the part-time jobs more often. That very well could be a thing, but it's also something we figured out later in 4 anyways. Oh my. Would you like to go somewhere with me? Like where? I really like that used bookstore. I was just thinking it'd be nice to go with you. Any time is fine. It seems like she really wants to go to the bookstore with me. Sure. Yeah, she's saying the same things as usual. Alright, well, you know, time to keep the ball rolling, I guess. Let's go somewhere for a while. We decided to go shopping, did we? Since our breaks during the day are so short, I just read since there's not enough time for us to see each other. All the books on the shelf are only 100 yen each, so I can afford them with my allowance. Just looking at the books on the shelf. Shall we get going? I don't see anything that interests me. Oh my, I've been dying to read these. It's a collection of illustrations from the shoujo manga I read. It even has short stories inside. I would never expected this to be. Maybe the shop owner made a mistake. They have all 3 volumes. This is amazing. Each volume is 6,000 yen, so that means what, 18k total? What should I do? Is it good? You're not going to buy it? Is it good? I mean, I'm not going to say you're not going to buy it. Is it good? Of course, all 3 volumes are great. Characters look so real, like they really exist. My monthly allowance is 5,000, even if I use my lunch money. But I'll get them no matter what, by next month or the month after, by the time I graduate. I gotta hide them where no one will see them. Oh my, is it those type of illustrations? Naughty, naughty. Please don't get bought by someone. In front of the used bookstore, I wish I had a bigger allowance, but I also don't want to be a burden to my mother. I saw that. You were looking at that female employee. A couple came walking out of the Wild Duck Burger arguing. Sorry, forgive me. I'll do anything you want. Anything. I'm going to break up with you if you don't buy me that bag I was talking about before. Bruh. I just run. Just run at that point. If we're giving ultimatums like that, no, like, it just... Honestly, it's not even worth it. I thought money couldn't buy happiness until recently. What about now? What do you mean? Oh, don't worry, I was just talking to myself. Okay. But I sort of understand how he feels. Now, man, he doesn't have any self-confidence, so he tries to compensate with his money. Yeah, that's what the Sims do nowadays, and then they wonder why we get to places that way. Because of weak people like them. And also women taking advantage of it, but you know, it is... But I understand how he must feel, trying to hold on to something no matter the cost. Not with you. She seems to be thinking about you. Your relationship is stronger. No. It's just that easy. Your relationship has intensified, has it though? Has it really though? It feels like there's so many things in this world I can't afford. Shall we go? If I stay here, I know I'll want to go back to the bookstore and look at that illustration collection again. He walked her partially home and went back to the door.
Hi, how was your day?
It's going alright, Fuka. You know, it's going pretty good lately. Have you been checking your calendar? Sure have. Well, I guess I'll need to remind you, you are very reliable. Yeah, everybody's just gonna say the same thing. I'm expecting. Back to being nerds. It will feel it's always liberating in the second playthrough of the Personas when you have all your social stats done. And you're just actually able to get things done earlier. How is this not possibly upgraded? How insane are these academic requirements? Like, unless they just pile them onto me, like at the end of the game or something. This is crazy. Listen to this. Last time I was out with my boyfriend, he was headed into Shirakawa Boulevard. Well, Shirakawa Boulevard. Ew, I know what was on his mind. We just started dating, but I'm already kind of disgusted. You got such a dirty mind. Maybe I should dump him. I don't want to be the subject of one of those rumors that goes, a couple was found unconscious. That'd be great. Oh my. I think I need to check out the boulevard for signs. As you should all know, there are many theories about author Murasaki Shibuku. The great that the Genji Monogatari had a different author, that Murasaki was a shared pen name. Some have even suggested that he was an alien from outer space, an intriguing theory. You've probably seen her portrait. It was printed on the 2,000 yen bit. But there's one thing you may not know about, and that's the way in which her achievement is recognized worldwide. Does anyone know Junpei? How am I supposed to know about someone who lived that long ago? What do I say? Honorary Who membership, Global Heritage Pavilion, the Nobel Prize. It's a point that she would be on money. Who membership? Or the pavilion? I'm gonna say the pavilion. Correct. Too easy, wasn't it? I was like, who? And then it's like, why would it be who, though, is the thing? I figured it would be something more located within Japan itself. He helped out Junpei. He's a really nice guy. He became slightly more popular. Your charm is increased. We'll take those charm increases where we can get them. Man, nobody said nothing to us today. It feels bad, man. Well, we can always hang out with baby. We can always hang out with baby. You know, it is a thing. It just, yeah. It's the art room, but it's Friday, so I can't do anything about the art room. Okay, then. Well. So it's baby, presumably Nozomi. Well, feels like Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we seem to be a bit more limited in our options at the moment. Yeah, well, Nozomi's here. We have some moon personas at this point, so that's probably fine. We should have everybody saved here. There's no one missing. Of course there's not, because I saved. Sure, let's go. Hurry, I'm dying from hunger. Yeah, I recognize that shrill voice anywhere. You might consider not talking so loud. I would pick you out of the lineup if I were blind. I have as much time to waste as you high school kids, so let's keep this short. My son gave me some money that was supposed to pay for his tutor. I'm tired of this whole situation, so let's resolve it and forget anything ever happened, okay? Sir, I think there's been a misunderstanding here. Your son was hiding in the park because he hates that tutor. That's why I showed him the way. You should be thanking me for saving him, if you ask me, right? Now, we're gonna go with him. Yeah, that's right. You see, you think so too. You seem pretty calm today. What's wrong? Why don't you cower behind your friend like last time? See, the reason you didn't know how your son was feeling is because you don't truly understand. But don't take my word for it. It'll back me up on this one. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. You're right. Look, I'm willing to forgive you, but you'll never enter paradise. It's people like my brother who died or non-believers like you are forbidden from that sacred place. Rip. Talking to you gives me a headache. My son is only in elementary school, and yet I'm shocked you were able to take his money. Your parents have my sympathy. There's a lot I would have to reconsider if my son were as snowed by this coal as you seem to be. But you just infer I'm not stupid, sir. You're no different from anyone else. You think I should have died instead of my brother, don't you? Well, I didn't. I'm not as smart as nice as him either, so just deal with it. He grabbed the man's shirt. You got some problems. You won't just own up to what you did. I'm just wasting my time. There are plenty of ways to resolve this. You better be careful, kid. Hang around Tubbo for too long and he'll try scamming you too. What you do is up to you, but I'm just glad I got to my son before it was too late. Best of luck. I don't need to put up with your allegations. Don't come back. Move on. I fought that guy off. You're a good friend. I respect you. That encounter reminded me of how hungry I am. Come on, let's find something to eat. After eating, he returned to the door.
Sup, dude?
What's up? My hypothesis is correct. The next full moon will be on the 7th during the dark hour when the next shadow will appear. But this next operation is very important to my research. Please prepare yourselves for the full next moon. Have you heard shadows are attacking couples now? I bet they're all just jealous. Oh, okay. It appears that the number lost is increasing again. However, it seems the new cases involve couples. Perhaps the time of year dictates what type of victim the shadow targets. Yeah. Alright. Consider only tells us things we absolutely need to know. I think she'd include us in more. Agreed. Hard to know what's going on when she makes all the decisions, and that kind of behavior can lead to misunderstandings. Indeed. disagree, just the troller? Well, I know it's hard to imagine Mitsuru confiding in us, but there must be something we can do. I'm back to studying like a bunch of nerds. There has to be night social links, and it's gotta be through like the part-time jobs or something. I can't imagine that all of nighttime is specifically only for social status points. It might be, but that, I mean, wouldn't that just screw over New Game Plus mode? Because presumably you're relatively close, if not have all of your social link, or your social stats maxed out at that point. In which case, like, what's the point of the nighttime at that point? You know, soon it'll be a full moon. Are you nervous? Yeah. Glad I'm not the only one, but we'll have to do this no matter what. Class is ended for today. Thought about everything. I don't think we have a choice. We have to do this no matter what. I'm glad that you finally figured out what you wanted to do, I guess. It's Saturday. Hey. Let's go. Let's go somewhere for a while. Oh, I wish I could listen to you speak all day. You feel your relationship will grow stronger. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I guess we didn't get max speech every time that we did it. You probably know this, but the next full moon will be on Tuesday of next week. I'm sure some kind of shadow will show up. Please be ready. Back to being a nerd. Academics is insane. Why? There's no reason this should take as long as it has. I can't even talk to one of the social links because I'm not quote-unquote smart. So, like, how am I even supposed to do some of the social links at this point? Your phone is ringing? Oh, absolutely. Not too busy. Would you like to go somewhere today? Alright, let's go. I was probably going to get the upgrade anyways, but this should just guarantee that we get it. I can't seem to forget about that book of illustrations I found at the bookstore, staring off into the distance. In the manga that artist of that book draws, the main character is always a shy girl. She seems to be having fun. Her admiration of the boy she likes drives her to becoming more confident and charming. I want to be like that too. It's just a story, you can do it, interesting. It's just a story. I mean, I'm sure when you just blow the ladies off, they enjoy it naturally. Interesting. It's like, oh, you're not feeling it enough or whatever. You can do it. Thank you, but I still have a long way to go. I'll have to try even harder. You see, we came a lot closer today. Recall that you have something you can give as a present. Ah, well, if it wasn't enough before, this will absolutely make sure that it works. For me? Wow, really? What a lovely gift. Thank you so much.
Hi, how was your day?
It was going pretty well, Fuka. Using the clock won't cause as much today. Alright, well, we don't necessarily need that. Wonder what the next shower will look like. You and me both. You and me. Reaching your limits mean you can't get any stronger, and that only applies to someone who's a master. Most people use it as an excuse. They say they reached their limit, but in reality, they've just given up. You can start by forgetting about reaching your limit. That's the first step to getting strong. Even though we've been getting stronger, the shadow's been getting stronger too. How long can we keep this up? What happens if we reach our limit and then we totally get our asses kicked? Man, that would suck. You know what I mean, you know? Some might say that happened on the second block, the first time we went in there when we got immediately cribbed by Shadow Gygus, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Finally, jeez. Alright, well, we're smart now, so we can talk to that one nerd, but we're not geniuses, so we can't talk to Mitsuru. What's up? Tomorrow's the big day. What's tomorrow? Hello, it's a full moon, and here I am getting all nervous. You know, I got butterflies in my stomach, like right before a big tournament, you know? Now I know how Akihiko-senpai feels before he gets in the ring. Okay, if you say so. It's finally time for lunch. I'm famished. I'm gonna try something special today. No thanks. We'll see if anybody else shows up. Alright, well, I guess if that's the case. Yeah, that's everybody saying the same thing. Then you kind of get anxious before a full moon. I can't stop thinking about it. Luckily, that makes class go by a lot faster. Ah, those were the days. I'm pretty sure I got quite a few book covers, so I'm not too worried in that regard. We could do the art club, I think. Tuesday, Wednesday, oh, it's only Monday, that's right. The old people are out as well. Well, I guess we'll hang out with Nozomi, potentially. We could hang out with Maiko. Staring at you. Alright, let's spend some time with her then. My dad, she ran into me. You wait for Maiko to calm down. He hit me. Excuse you? Alright, well, yeah, well, time to put him under. It's 6 feet, perhaps. I know what to do. That's terrible. Did you just... Bruh. I know it is. Why would he do that? Why? All I did was say I wanted to know the real reason they were getting a divorce. They told me I was too young to even understand it. I mean, is he necessarily wrong? So I kept asking, but then he got angry, and then Mom said I was so annoying that it was my fault. Well, it sounds like you have great parents on both sides from the sounds of it then. Yikes. I'm not sure they love me anymore. I bet they wouldn't care at all if I wasn't even here at all. Yeah, you're right. That isn't true. Are you sure? But then why are they so mad? What if I ran away from home? I want to find out how they really feel about me. If they love me, then they'd try to look for me, right? It's a secret, okay? Don't tell Mom and Dad I'm running away. I know you won't tell. Great. I'm sure this is going to go well for me. Did you know about this? Well, maybe, kind of, yeah. Well, I have to go now. We can play more later. Yeah, though. No, was that really playing? I don't think that really counts as playing. Tomorrow's the day. If we lose, then pretty soon the city will be full of the lost. Just thinking about it gives me the willies. We better win. It's all on our shoulders. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. If you want to go to the Tartarus, count me in. Alright, so that presumably puts them in a great mood. Although, why would I go right before the boss? I mean, I guess if you really need to. Is a full moon? Yeah. I'm so psyched. I'm not going to sleep a wink tonight. How can I help you? I haven't sensed any shadow yet, so we had no choice to wait until tomorrow. My hypothesis is correct. The next shadow will appear tomorrow. Yep, that's what everybody said so far. I wonder what the next shadow will look like. You and me both. Okay, so now we're at an interesting position, right? Because it's like halfway through a normal episode, but then we're gonna have a boss fight halfway through the episode, which most people nowadays, at least what it feels like, aren't really watching longer videos like they do. So maybe we'll cut this. Alright, I'm gonna make an executive decision. This one's gonna be slightly shorter as a result. I would have liked to keep it to the 1 hour, but if it's gonna be the boss fight, then I would like it to be at the beginning of a new video, so that way everybody that does tune into the episode can see the boss fight more or less right away, as opposed to seeing it halfway through our usual episode times for our current Persona series. So with that being said, appreciate you guys for watching, and we will be taking on whatever this next boss fight is in the next one. See?